actually good afternoon. It's just after 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to come over here live, give you guys a free NCAA college football pick, review a couple of things. First off, going into yesterday, we had our free play from yesterday was West Ham and Sheffield. We played the under 2.5. That game just finished up. It was soccer's a nail biter, so we won that one. So the free play hit from yesterday. Also, NHL yesterday. We went 2-1. I posted a long on my storyline about handicapping hockey teams that are playing their third game in 4 days. San Jose was playing their third game in 4 days. They lost, very fatigued, gave up 3 goals in the final period. We played Buffalo. Buffalo was playing their third game in 4 days. They beat Detroit. And I didn't play the Washington-Vancouver game, although Washington was playing its third game in 4 days, and they actually scored 3 goals in the final period, came back from, I think it was 5-1. So the point I made on Instagram this morning, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. I give a ton of information, trends, things like that, just things that I'm not going to post on Instagram or Twitter, but just if you want to learn about handicapping, just little tidbits. I post a lot of stuff on my storyline. But anyway, when I first started my handicapping, like probably around, about 2015, I remember reading about a lot of handicappers said the way you play hockey is you fade the team playing their third game in 4 days. That's not true. It's a situational angle, and what I mean by that is it's something you have to consider. You can't take one situational angle or just one thing and then place an entire wager on that. Handicapping's 2 parts. It's stat model, which I've always preached, which is the objective side of handicapping, and then it's subjective, which is what I call situational angles. A team playing their third game in 4 days obviously will be fatigued, but it's not the only thing that we take into account. So Buffalo, they were just a better team than Detroit, which is why we played them. San Jose, I felt, was the better team than Toronto, even though they were pretty much gassed there at the end. So anyway, went on a long tangent about that, but if you're handicapping soccer, again, that's just one situational angle. Don't automatically play against that. There's other things you have to consider, like injuries, goalies. Are they in form? Is a team playing with a lot of confidence? What I mean by confidence, have they won, what's their last 5 like? They won 3 of their last 5, or they won 1 of their last 5. So that's what I mean by confidence. Injuries speak for themselves, so you have to count all that into play. And like I've always said, hey, sports handicapping, sports betting is a hard business. Hard business, okay? Don't forget that. All right, so we were 2-1 yesterday. Free play hit for NHL. Hard. We have a football play that just went off. We actually have, I think, 3 more college football plays. I'm going to give you a free pick now. We have 1 NHL play for tonight, and we may add another NHL play. We have an NFL pick for tomorrow. We're going to probably add another one there as well, which brings me to the special that we're running. You can join for $10. That gives you all my picks for all sports for 3 days. And then after this, how that works, full disclosure. So you join right now for $10. You get all my picks for 3 days. So you get all my picks for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And if you cancel within those 3 days, you wouldn't be charged the $49.95. I obviously like to keep you as a client long term, but if you just want to get all the plays for 3 days for $10, you join for 3 days. You join for $10 for 3 days, cancel, and that's it. So we have that special going on. Also, some other things you can still join. It's on the website, MGCovers.com. All my picks for all sports for 6 months for $199. So that being said, let's get on to the free play for today. We're going to go to the Sun Belt. My man Sean Elliott, former Gamecock coach, also know another coach that's on that staff. They're playing really well. They are going to play Troy. Georgia State's at home. A couple tidbits. Troy is 2-4 against the spread. Georgia State 4-1 against the spread. Georgia State is undefeated at home, 3-0. They play in the former Braves Stadium. If you guys don't know that, it's pretty cool. If you want to Google Georgia State football stadium, it's the former where the Braves baseball plays. It's pretty cool what they've done to that stadium. The biggest key and one thing I always handicap in college football and NFL is rushing yards. Georgia State averaging 238 yards rushing. And I don't normally talk about this, but Troy's secondary defensively against the pass have given up 287 yards passing. So not a good defense. So when you look at this game trying to simulate the game, Georgia State's going to be able to run the ball. They'll be able to have play action and probably end up winning this game. Georgia State beat Army last week, a very good rushing football team. Army is going to get their yards. If they're playing Alabama, whoever they're playing, Army's going to rush for 250 plus. They did against Georgia State, but Georgia State's defense is improving. When they beat Coastal Carolina and Arkansas State the previous 2 weeks before Army, they held both of those teams to right around 100 yards rushing. So we feel like this line should probably be about around maybe 7.5. It's actually Georgia State minus 1.5. So go ahead and lay the points. Georgia State minus 1.5 is going to be our play for today, and feel like that'll be a strong win. Georgia State minus 1.5 is our free play. Good luck. Don't forget about the specials. Let's see who we got in here. Oh man, my buddy. What's up, buddy? I can't read the name right there. Good luck today. Peace.